Hey, what's up, everybody? It is May 13th, 2020, and this is the Gold and Silver Metals Forecast and Report. We haven't done these in a while because gold and silver really hasn't moved much, but I think we're finally starting to get some movement. And from my last video, we definitely seen a breakout in gold, and silver is right on the cusp. And I think it could happen by the end of the week. So let me share my chart with you all. Let's take a look. And you know, out of the two, I still like silver out of the two more because I think it's more constructive. But we're looking at gold right here, and you can see we're in a still trading in this triangle formation, which I love triangle patterns. I think you know, they're let me put it this way, any constructive pattern that is recognizable is important to learn as a trader. So here is you know, an undeniable, however you wanted to draw it, triangle structure, and so it just kind of gets more and more smaller and smaller as we go along. And so here we are today, and we're definitely retesting the top of this. So, you know, risk to reward wise, if you wanted to, this looks like a good place for a sell, you know, just because you can put your stop loss above the top of the trend line here, and set your take profits down here. And you know, that would make for, you wouldn't have to be risking much for that to be a good trade. But however, I do think, you know, it's just a matter of time before we bust out higher in the metals. So both in silver and in gold, you know, we've been consolidating in this pattern for a while now, and so, you know, I think the risk that we move upwards is much higher than us going to the downside here. So let's take a look. You know, just going on a weekly chart, this 1740 level is the significant level to break and close above, because that's a 78.6% retracement that we've been camped out below for a while now. So, you know, the fact that we haven't broken it isn't that big of a deal, because we're still hanging out below it. Now, if we hadn't broken it and then we came down and you know, made a move back to 1500, then yeah, maybe this is the top. But to me, we're more or less just knocking on this door and waiting till we get enough steam to break higher. So here we are now. You know, it's not in a bad place for maybe a quick short, especially if you're looking to day trade it, you know, as an intraday position. But just be careful long term that I personally feel like we're going to go higher. And that brings me to silver. So, you know, we haven't moved any lower in silver. We've quietly broken out of here. If you've been following my videos, I've been covering silver pretty exclusively since back in like December. And so here we are, you know, we've broken out of this layer here, broken out of here. This is a great example of spanning trend lines, which I teach in my training. And now, you know, we are beyond any breakout point. Like, you know, you could keep making these lines if you wanted to, make the argument that, oh, now's the breakout point. Oh, now's the breakout points, because they still keep lining up here, right? So you can see how we're slowly moving to the upside. And this is where the market closed today, with this big bullish candle here. This is on the hourly. If we go to the daily chart, this is a consolidation here, you know, with these two dojis, and instead of a consolidation followed by a push lower, we moved higher. So this 61.8% retracement here is what we're waiting on. That's next stop, and you know, that's really not that far away. Next stop at 1620. And so, you know, the question is, are we going to have so much momentum? Because, you know, we are just kind of waiting here, building up, consolidating, building up energy, especially if you like to think of it as like, you know, a place to concentrate or store energy before a big pop upwards. We've definitely stored that energy. So I'm thinking that what I'm doing is I'm trying to get good entries and being patient and waiting, because, you know, this 78.6 and eventually this $19 is in store for us. And not only is it in store, it's just the tip of the iceberg, because that's just the top of this wedge here. And that's where I think we're going, because I think we're going to break through this wedge and get into the $20, even $30 territory long term. And so, hey, it's just May right now. All we need is a big move, some sort of big not that we haven't had tons of big headlines. I'm gonna send this out to my group right now. Not that we haven't had, you couldn't get any more big headlines than what we've had right now, but you know, something's going to happen. There's going to be some sort of catalyst. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I'm telling you right now, I definitely love this trade to the upside for sure. So that being said, let me unshare my screen. Okay. Hope you had a good trading day out there. And, you know, it's been pretty up and down, as in ranging markets for sure. But I think definitely as far as silver is going, and gold is about to show its hand too. So it's going to be a pretty big jump whenever it happens. So thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to be a part of our group to learn my strategies and learn how I approach the market every single day, mentoring traders and, you know, doing my best to make a buck in the markets myself. I don't really hold anything back in my training, and I'm sharing all I can every single day, putting out content and value as much as possible. So I'm definitely here to help you learn and help you become better traders. So if that interests you, click the link below to get started, and I'll see you in my VIP chat room. All right, everybody, have a great week. Peace.